guys, it's Robin, RsIslandCrafts, and welcome to my craft room. I thought I'd do a little documentation as I work through these t-shirt quilts, kind of go through what I'm trying to think and different ways I figured out on how to work them. Now this is going to be for all the borders and the sashing. So this fabric is really similar in color. They did a good job picking it. It kind of matches everything. This, as you can see, this will be the backing. It is the polar fleece. I have it the right side facing me just because I want to see the happy colors and I don't want to look at the back of it. So what I did is I went ahead, let me see if I show you a little bit here. I went ahead and I just hung it up with some clips onto my my little curtain rod here where I hang my mini quilts, and it goes all the way down past the table. I have to basically work with what I'm given, and this is the backing fabric, and they pretty much want to have it this size for the quilt. I think it's somewhere around, I think this one is 45 wide by, I want to say it's like 60 or 65 long. I didn't get the exact measurement. I just wanted to see which side was wider versus the longer so I can set it up this way. Then I just took each of the little t-shirts that were already cut out, and they have the fused interfacing. There are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them, and I just kind of randomly pinned them on. This isn't the exact location, but I think this is a pretty good placement. 7 is just kind of, you know, being an odd number. It was a little weird, so I decided that 3 across the center, 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom would be pretty good. This t-shirt here and this one down here, with this one says "You Can't See Me." This is Scooby-Doo. And I decided that, okay, I'll put 2 on top, 2 on the bottom, make sure that these 2 blue ones are completely different and away from each other. Because if I put the sashing border fabric on it and it matches this color and that color, you'll have one whole row of just blue and it'll disappear in the quilt. And I thought this one is Daniel's Battle is My Battle would be good. I started putting it in the center until I realized my odd number of squares. Then I thought this would be like, nope, not today. Cancer, you're not, you know, coming after me. And then I kept the Survivor and the Battle one. I thought that was a good center of the quilt to kind of piece it all and hold it together for the meanings behind this quilt. Now my next step is to just go through and actually decide how big each square is, how big I'm going to leave them. Like maybe I might want to trim the bottom of this nope off just to leave it, make it a little bit more even. I haven't measured, once again, I haven't measured anything. I'm just doing that eyeballing thing and placing it. This seems to be about a yard of fabric. It might be a little bit more. But I just gonna make sure all these are nice and straight and even. Square them all up. And then I can figure out, I don't think I'm gonna do like actual sashing. I think I just want to let them float. So, because mostly when I think of sashing is when you put it all the way around a square or in each of the rows, and you know everyone has 2.5 inches all the way across. I almost want to just take this fabric and hang it and then just pin it all to it and then just, you know, kind of either applique it down or do some weird thing where I can fold it and sew it. But I'll go ahead and I'll cut everything. But like I said, I've got to make sure everything's all nice and squared up, decide on which squares are my largest and which ones are my smallest, so I can go ahead, maybe I'll divide this by 3, see what my total length is, divide it by 3, take off a little for the top and bottom borders, and then that way I'll know each row is like 12 inches or something like that, and I can bring everything up to the same size. But when you come into the middle of someone else's UFO project, I thought, well, maybe this might be the best way to figure out exactly how to get everything to fit together right. But that's it so far for Sophie's quilt. I just thought I'd give you a little peek into how I was thinking about doing this. If anyone has any other ideas, go ahead and let me know. Because as you know, I have 2 more quilts and I'm willing to try almost anything. Bye for now.